Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. My name is Tony McStravick, and in this video today what I'm going to do, I'm going to be talking about iGrow Network, how iGrow Network really works. I'm going to be covering the two products associated with iGrow Network. The first one being the IT social network, the revolutionary new social network that shares its revenue with its users when a sale is generated from the content that they post. Essentially what that means, you can get paid for what you're already doing on social media every single day. And that's tagging and sharing images and pictures and videos of content just in general. The only difference here is that that content will be linked to e-commerce, and e-commerce is just online shopping, so it will be a business product or service that you'll be sharing throughout the internet. When somebody clicks on a post that you've generated or created and purchase that product or service, you will make a sale, which is kind of cool in itself. The reason why that's cool is because for far too long, far too many people on the internet have been failing. Over 97% of folk do fail on the internet, which is an unfortunate statistic. But the reality is that the internet has become complicated. It does take a huge learning curve. It takes an awful lot of time, effort, and money to get marketing right on the internet. And that's because there's an awful lot involved with it, from sales funnels to sales pages to lead capture pages to follow up. There's a huge amount that you have to do. Here at the IT social network, that kind of bypasses all of that. Not only can you retrieve the cheapest prices on the internet, but you can also tag and share and then make money in a very simplistic way. So that's the first product that I'm going to be talking about today. I'm not going to go into the functionality of it. I'm giving you an overview of the benefits and how iGrow Network is actually going to work. I'm going to be talking about the iGrow University, and in that university is all the education that you need to take your IT social network to an all new level, and also your iGrow Network business to an all new level, leveraging the true power of social networks. In between talking about the IT social network and the iGrow University, I'm going to touch base on a few of the social networks that are connected to the IT social network and how they work. And there's one in particular that I want to focus on, is Pinterest. It's magnificent for e-commerce, and I think you'll be very, very surprised how simple it is to sell stuff on and also to buy stuff on Pinterest. So just to give you an idea of how the IT social network and also iGrow Network is going to work synergistically with the likes of Pinterest, Twitter, and also Facebook. It is connected to Google+. I don't particularly use that platform. So today I'm going to be focusing on, or just touching base on, Twitter, Pinterest, and also Facebook, and how that can benefit you. So first off, let's talk about the IT social network. It is revolutionary. It is super simple. It is a social platform, but with a difference. And again, I'm not going to go into the functionality here, but you can see on the interface, super easy, super simple to use. You can shop and you can also socialize. Like any other social network, we click social. You can put in your social pictures. You can put in your social videos. You can pretty much do whatever you do on any of the other social networks, the likes of Facebook. The big difference with the IT social network is obviously the e-commerce. You can come on here, type in up here where it says search. I'm not going to do that now because all this information is in the iGrow Network back office. Get yourself in there. It's free of charge. There's no obligation. Do your due diligence. Find out about this social network. Make an informed choice. But that's the reason why I'm not going to go into it now, because I want to give you an overview. But nevertheless, you can search up here for whatever business product or service that you're looking for. And associated to the IT social network is over 50,000 retailers. I think 50,000 retailers, 1 million products, and I think 1 billion updates per day. It's something crazy like that. So rest assured, you'll not be stuck for choice of product or prices. It will retrieve a variation of that product that you're looking for, and it will come back with all the different suppliers and all the different prices, and that's pretty cool. Thereafter, if you want to make money tagging and sharing images of products and services, again, it's just a few more clicks of your mouse and that's it, job done. And then you can post out to the social networks. So I don't want to labor too much on the IT social network. It is pretty much self-explanatory. There's nothing difficult about it. You can come here, save money and make money 100% free of charge. And as a product, just a product on its own, to be able to help people save and make money, that is immensely powerful. Very, very powerful, and to be able to do all of that free of charge. So if you want to know more about the IT social network, somewhere around this video will be a link. Click that link, Get into iGrow Network, 100% free of charge. Get into the back office. All the videos will show you the functionality and how this can benefit you and your family massively, and I mean massively, on products and services that you're probably using every day, or certainly whatever shopping that you do online. You can do it through the It Social Network. You don't have to recruit anybody here. You just join the It Social Network, do your shopping, and you're going to start earning commissions. But the way that I see the It Social Network panning out, and I'll just finish off with this, is pretty much like a review site. If you think of Amazon and eBay, I mean, they're magnificent platforms, but getting honest testimonial and honest review of a business product or service is almost nigh on impossible. I'm not saying right the way across the board. I have marketed on both of those platforms, and a lot of the testimonials and reviews, they're kind of fabricated. Here with the It Social Network, it brings a degree of honesty and integrity and transparency to business products and services, because as you do your shopping, as I do my shopping, as your friends and family do their shopping, and they get a good experience from a business product or service, they're going to write a good review on the It Social Network. And on the same token, if they have a bad experience, then they're going to write a bad review. And so I think this is going to be a place where consumers are going to come to get an honest review of a business product or service. So more information in the iGrow Network back office. What I would like to do now is just to introduce you to some of the social networks that are associated and connected to the It Social Network. So once you've tagged and share a product and a service, not only just on the e-commerce side, you can do this on your social side, but on the e-commerce side, then you can push and pump that out through the other social networks. The first one is Twitter. Twitter is like a million miles an hour and very much reminiscent of the way we are in society at the minute. We get a lot of information. We're bombarded with a lot of information morning, noon and night, and it doesn't make a difference what social network you're on, whether that be Facebook, whether it be Pinterest, or whether it be LinkedIn. What we do, we have a tendency just to scroll down our news feed. And this is where the It Social Network is so powerful, because it's image related, it's picture rich content. And you know, when we're scrolling through our social networks, what we do, we look for a headline, we look for an image, and it's something that pretty much like when we read a newspaper, we've got that headline, that image, we see what we like, it resonates with us, we dive in and we read the rest of the article. Well, that's pretty much the way that the internet has gone now. We've got pockets of people with different interests, and we've got different ways that we want to consume that content. And so there's an awful lot of social platforms now, and whatever we like, whatever our hobbies are, whatever our interests are, we go and consume on that particular platform. But nevertheless, all of us are pretty much doing this, and we're just scrolling and scrolling until we see an image, we click on an image, and then these images are pretty much a gateway to a business product or service. So I don't want to go into too much detail with regards to Twitter, but suffice to say, good content, good picture rich content, it really is going to win the day for you and your business. And again, linking back to the It Social Network, it's going to be massively powerful. So if you're not already on Twitter, go set up your Twitter account. It's very easy to do, literally take you a few minutes. The next social network that I want to introduce you to is Pinterest, and I've been super impressed with this. I just want to spend a little bit of time on this, because this truly is an incredible e-commerce site. 85% of the pins that are pinned on Pinterest are related or linked to e-commerce. And that's a massive amount of pins to be linked to e-commerce. And I never quite got it until recently. I've only just joined Pinterest about 6 or 8 weeks ago, and I have been thoroughly impressed. 80% of the users that are on Pinterest are women. And I can kind of get why women love this site, that retail therapy thing. But the stats and the amount of e-commerce that has been sold on it is literally millions upon millions of dollars. And it's only going to get better. Pinterest, like any other social network, same as the It Social Network, is continuously evolving. I think they're going to get to the stage where they're going to have like buy now buttons on the pins. And I know that's something that they're kind of looking at the minute, or implementing at the minute. But for me, it's utterly brilliant. So, I mean, I could talk about Pinterest all night. I just want to give you a brief overview, just maybe show you what is outside of the It Social network. The It Social network is going to be the heart of e-commerce because that simplifies the whole process of making money. But if you want to make more money, then you really do need to get your business products and services further afield on the internet, and you really do have to leverage the true power of social networks. And Pinterest is really the one that I would say that you really do need to focus on because of its simplicity. As you can see, I've created several boards here. I don't know, there's 27 boards as such. I've got the likes of really cool stuff. It's a funny old world. Social media. I've got the It Social network. I've got iGrow network. I've got my favorite football team. I've got the year that I was born. And I've got lots of ideas that I want to implement with regards to Pinterest, and I'm sure you will as well. But in the essence of time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this really cool stuff because that's what we're about on the It Social network. We're about e-commerce, and what I've also done, I've created another account which is exclusively for e-commerce, and so I'm going to look for business products and services, and it's just going to be just e-commerce on that particular account, and all the boards are going to be created, and there'll be various niches with various business products and services. But just to give you an idea, it was crazy while I was going through Pinterest and looking at some of the products and services that are on here, and I just never thought that they would exist. But you can see all different kind of shirts and really obscure type of products. We've got a bike here that actually falls down to the size of there's the bike there, and it falls down to like an umbrella size. Polaroid for Instagram. This for a bike that gives out these red lines, which is pretty cool. Spent a fair amount of time on my bike cycling. You've got a solar powered charger here, different kind of clothes, furniture. This is pretty cool in itself. This here. So look, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to click on this because this took my fancy there the other day. This would be great for the kids and going away on holiday. I don't know what they're kind of calling this, but it's, for me, years ago as a kid, the best that we got, or as close to that we got to something like this, was a lilo. Trying to get on and off it was a nightmare. But it's an inflatable floating island is what they call that. So you could have something, it could be jewelry, it could be watches, it could be absolutely anything that's related to e-commerce. So there's a good enough picture. If we click on the picture, we see that we're taken through to a website. 6-person inflatable floating island. It would be a stack of fun, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely brilliant. But nevertheless, I'm going to click on that where it says feed me or buy me or whatever it said there, and look, you're taken through to Amazon. Amazon is one of the 50,000 retailers associated with the It Social network. You've got eBay on there as well. There's Macy's. Look, there's every type of retailer that you can think of. That's a good example of how simple it actually works. And again, with this image of your business product or service, people, when they come in, they can visit the site. You can edit the actual image itself, and obviously the links to where it's going to. You can also share that out to the likes of Facebook. On the right hand side here, you can see a lot more cool stuff that I've got. I'm just going to flick down and let's see. Look, there's a young lady there. I'm sure this is to do with clothing. But again, nice looking young lady. If I was to click on that, where would that take me to? Takes me through to an e-commerce blog, an e-commerce site. You can see that there's shoes on here, there's clothing on here. And that's pretty much how Pinterest works. It's super simple, super easy, very, very productive, and very, very cost effective to get your business products and service further afield, to get your reach further afield out on the internet. There is a lot more to Pinterest, but Pinterest is something very similar to the way that the It Social network is going to work. On the It Social network, you'll be able, where it's got things here, I haven't set these up because I'm working on a lot of e-commerce at the minute, and I'm working on my boards on Pinterest, but you will have boards on your It Social network, and you want to have the same boards. They want to be congruent from what's on your It Social network to what's on your Pinterest board. So it's cool, and you can see how simple this is. Sure, you can make money on the It's Social network, just getting on there and saving yourself money by retrieving the cheapest prices of products and services. And you can tag and share and get that out through your own social networks. But if you want to take your business to another level, then you really do want to focus on Pinterest. And I'm going to touch base on the iGrow University, where you can get all the information and all the education that you need to be able to do this, because this is where I've got the information from, and this is what I've been able to create so far. And even for a geezer, for a bloke, which I am, and again, taking into account that there's 80% of women on here, I've actually found it very, very interesting. So lads, there's a huge marketplace here for us. There's plenty of room for us. But the ladies really have it down to a T when it comes to e-commerce. So that is Pinterest. I will be doing videos showing you how I'm progressing with my business, what sort of tips, tricks and strategies that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be very open and honest with that. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, or somewhere around this video you'll be able to connect with me on all the social networks that I'm kind of marketing on, or that I have a presence on. And the last social network that I'm going to focus on here, and just very briefly, I'm not going to go into any great detail here, I just really wanted to point out Pinterest here, because that's very, very easy to set up and to start marketing on straight away, creating your boards and your pins. But Facebook still is, it goes without saying, the number one. And what you can do with Facebook, outside of your user profile, your Facebook profile, you can create pages. You can create lots of business pages. I'm not going to go into the how-to, or we'll be doing videos, so again, subscribe to my channel, as to how you can set all of these up. But what I've done right the way through Pinterest, Twitter, and also Facebook, I've created pages and accounts that is just exclusively for e-commerce. The profiles that I have shown you on those particular platforms, that's for iGrow Network. That's the business side of things. But when we get into e-commerce, there's a different way to market, and that's the cool thing about the It's Social network. Your Facebook and the It's Social network will post out to your Facebook profile. But I would strongly advise you to set up business pages, because there's a lot more that you can do with business pages. What you can target and who you can target and where you can target people and what they like and dislike and all that good stuff. It's just an incredible amount of information that Facebook holds, and you can target any demographic that you like. So whatever business, product or service that you're selling, on the It's Social network, and maybe it's a bespoke product, it's a unique product, and you want to go directly to that audience that uses that or has an interest in that product, Facebook really is the place to be in terms of targeted traffic, for the want of a better word. So I'm not going to go into that now. What I am going to do now is finish off with the iGrow University, and this really is the icing on the cake. We've talked about the It's Social network, saving money, making money. We've talked about Twitter, we've talked about Pinterest, we've talked about Facebook. But to take your business, either your iGrow network business or your It's Social network business, to another level, you need to get the right education. And this is the place where you need to come to get that education. Now, the iGrow University is an upgrade. And when you upgrade to an associate, and you come into the iGrow University, you can see all the courses. This is super simple, all laid out. All you have to do is click and enter. I'm not going to do that now. But you can see we've got Facebook marketing, going viral, executing your viral marketing campaign idea. You've also got microblogging and Twitter. Microblogging is where it's at now. I talked a little bit earlier on about all these pockets of people and social networks, and they consume the content and social media in a different way. Well, microblogging is the way that it's done. So if you want to learn how to microblog and Twitter and Pinterest and mobile marketing, everything's in here. You've got YouTube advertising, you've got YouTube and video marketing, and look, it goes on and on and on and on and on. You come in here, you decide what you want to learn. You don't have to learn all of this, and you shouldn't learn all of this. But the good news is, and let me just put this into perspective for you. When I started out on the internet 5 years ago, I started off in article marketing, in search engine optimization, in blogging, and that was a massive learning curve. My spelling's atrocious, my typing skills, honestly, are still atrocious, and it took me a lifetime to really figure out and work out how to generate traffic using those particular methods. Eventually, I went on to YouTube marketing. That's where I do most of my marketing, and my business would be via YouTube. But if I had something like the iGrow University at hand then, where I could kind of scroll through and have an idea of what I wanted to do and what platforms I wanted to market on, then this would have been so beneficial to me, because you want to market on a platform and use a marketing strategy that you're comfortable with and that you enjoy. And if you're good at English and you're good at writing and you're good at poetry or you're good at copying, then you want to go down maybe the article marketing route, the blogging route. Maybe a little bit like myself, who's been involved in sales. Maybe like to talk. Then video marketing it might be for you. You might be, a Twitter person or a Pinterest person. You might be into your e-commerce. You might have knowledge. Whatever it is, whatever floats your boat, so to speak, that's the marketing strategy that you want to employ. And everything that you need, educational-wise, is in the iGrow University. And obviously working in conjunction with me and keeping abreast of my videos, you'll have all the knowledge and all the education that you need to take your business to an all new level. So I'm gonna close off here now. I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I do try and keep the videos short. It's almost nigh impossible. I've got that much information, and I'm really excited about the future of iGrow Network and the It's Social Network and what that has to offer. If you have any questions, any concerns, any reservations, any thoughts, any good, bad or indifferent, then please leave a message beneath this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I can help you with, because essentially that's what this is all about. That's what making money on the internet is all about. It's all about helping others achieve their own goals and aspirations, and you in turn will achieve yours. And that's pretty much my ethos and my mentality moving forward. So again, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you in the iGrow Network back office, and I hope that you'll come and join me and our team and enjoy this incredible crest of a wave, this ride that we're going to be going on over these next few years. I truly believe that iGrow Network, the It's Social Network, is going to be around for many, many years to come, and dare I say it, I think that the It's Social Network is going to give a lot of the prominent social networks a good run for their money. So on behalf of myself, Tony McStravick, our team, iGrow Network, the It's Social Network, I want to bid you farewell and wish you a super fantastic day.